Hello VIPs. So I was meant to post a video yesterday, but it didn't quite go to plan. So here it is this morning. Good morning, everyone. So I've already moisturised my face 10 minutes prior. This just helps the makeup set in. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use this Instaglow, which is the Bright Glow, and it's SPF 20. It's like a CC cream, so it's great for priming and prepping your skin to put your makeup on. You just go ahead and put that on with your fingers. There we go. Next I'm going to go in with my Fresh Nude foundation. Sorry, it's a bit blurry. So I'm using the Kyoto Blossom, which is shade 15. And then you want to go in with a beauty blender. Don't forget to wet it so that you're not wasting your product getting soaked into the sponge. Once you've rinsed all the water out, you should be good to go. Now you only want to use 1 to 2 pumps because again you want a thin layer, so I just used 2, and you want to start from the middle of your face and work your way out. This makes the layer thinner as you get to your hairline and the edges, so there's no harsh edges. And just blend down your neck a little bit. Remember, if you do need any more, you can always add more. You can't take it away. You can if you wipe it off, but we're going to aim not to do that today. Don't worry too much about your imperfections because that's what you're going to go over with your concealer next. So any spots, any dark circles, that will help erase them. There we go. Now this foundation is absolutely great coverage. First time using it since I've joined Body Shop and I absolutely love it. I swear by it. So next I'm going to go in with this, which is the Matte Clay Skin Clarifying Foundation, and I'm using the shade Rayleigh Beach, which is shade 14. I know this is a foundation. I'm not a concealer, but it does the job perfectly. So you only want to add a little bit to the corner of your eye and going up, so this will create more of a facelift look. So I generally use one of these fluffy brushes for the inside of my eye and sweep along here. You don't want to do a big triangle because then that drags your face down a little bit. You don't need too much, it's only a thin piece of skin. There we go. Next you want to do, I do like a little 3 lines like that, and then I blend. So the concealer is basically where the sun hits naturally and it highlights the parts on your skin which you want to highlight for a more natural glow. And again, if you've got any spots, you just add a bit on there and blend in. So I'm putting some on my chin, on my cupid's bow, and straight down the middle of my nose. Like that. Then you want to come in with your bronzer. So just for extra depth, I use a foundation stick. This isn't Body Shop, it's Anastasia. But you want to do it above the cheekbone. Anything below the cheekbone brings your face down. And the idea is you want to give it more of a lift. So once you've put that on, you want to get your flat topped brush and blend upwards. Remember, you can always add more if you want more of a shadow, but you can't take it away. So always build on it. And you want to go underneath your chin just to minimise the look of a double chin and give your jaw a more defined shape. Blend down into your neck. Like so. Really getting rid of all them harsh brown lines, because you don't want anyone to know. Be our little secret. Next, I do my nose, so I put a line down the side and then another line down the other side. So this makes my nose look a bit thinner. You don't have to do this. Everyone is beautiful in their own way. I just feel comfortable in making my nose look a little bit smaller. And you blend it up to your eyebrow, creating a shadow again. There we go. Then you want to go, and we've all got different shaped heads. I have a heart shaped. If you're unsure about what shape you have, just send me a photo and I will try my best to help. So I'm just putting it here to put the shadow here to make it look a bit more sun-kissed as well. And to get rid of more of like my heart shape. Obviously when my hair's down, you can't see it as much. Then if you want to make your lips look a little bit more plumper, I usually add a little bit just at the bottom there, and then you blend. There we go. Next you want to come in with your powder. So I'm using the Coconut Bronze and it's the Matte Cocoa Dark. Comes with a nice little face buffer. Sorry. There we go. I don't use the buffer. You can use this to just create a sun-kissed look if you don't want to go for the whole makeup full look. Then you want to go over everywhere you've just been with the stick, or if you're not using a stick, then you can just go ahead and just do the areas that I've just done with the powder instead. And blend all the way down your neck, just so, as I said, it blends in nicely. With this one, it is a little dark, but if you do make a mistake and you put a little bit too much on, then you can go over it with your nude powder. It's just to lighten it up a little bit. Now this is the angled brush that I'm using, which makes it a little bit easier. I do have one of these, but I tend to favour this one a little bit more. So once you've gone over and done all that and you're happy with it, I do apologise for the lighting. I'm in my bathroom. I need to invest in a ring light really. Then you go in with your blusher. So today I'm using our MAC Lip Liquid and I'm using the shade Cypress Begonia, which is shade 18. This can be used as lipstick and blusher. Works just as well both. So I just add 2 dots up here, again staying above the cheekbone, 2 dots, and then you want to get a round brush and just blend up. And again on that side. If you don't want it too bright, then you can just use one and then add more later. Don't worry about that, because it can always be adjusted. Then I go in with my highlighter. I'm just waiting for my highlighter to come from Body Shop. So at the moment I'm using the Moonchild Anastasia, and I'm using the Pink Heart colour, which is just here. So you can go with whatever colour you want. You can match it to your eyeshadows, your outfits, whatever. It doesn't show up, I've got purple on here, but it doesn't show up as bright purple, which is great. But it's nice if I just want to add a little bit more colour. So you're highlighting the areas which you went over with the concealer. So then when the sun hits them points, you look dazzling. So you want to put some on your Cupid's bow, your nose, your forehead and your chin. You don't need too much of it. You don't want to blind people. So next I'm going to go in with my Fresh Nude face base. There we go, and I'm using shade 30. So this is really nice. It comes with a little compact mirror. There's the powder, and then just underneath we have a facial sponge. But we're not going to use that today. We're going to use a powder brush. Dab, dab, dab. Make sure you blow any excess off, and then you're just going to lightly go over everywhere that you have just done, just to blend it a little bit more. Again, getting rid of any harsh lines. Go down your neck like that. I will show you a better image once it's all done. I can find correct lighting. Right, next we're going to go on to eyeshadows. So that's the Painting colour. Lovely colours on there. And then the Own Your Naturals. So I'm going to use this one today because we want to keep this looking natural as possible. So then I've got a double-ended eyeshadow brush, and you want to go in with the fluffy end, and I'm using this colour here. And you're just going to dab your brush on there, blow, and then go just above the crease and sweep up. Now it's up to you how dark you want this to look, but you don't need it to look too dark, sorry, I should say. So once you've done it on that side, then you want to go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side. Bear in mind that my left side barely ever looks as good as my right side, because I'm right-handed and I can just never get them the same. Then you want to take this end of your brush and go for the lightest colour just here, and you want to go underneath your brow, highlighting your brow, and also cuts off any mistakes that you've done with the other eyeshadow colour. And you want to go on your lid like this, and then you want to blend like that. There we go.